Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Hey guys, this is Luke from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of A Star Wars Story. In this video, I'll be telling you the stories of Dr. Cornelius Evazan and Ponda Baba, who are most notably seen in Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope and Rogue One A Star Wars Story. Their stories act as one story most of the time, that's why both of them are told in one video. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon because there is simply no reason why it all can't fit together, so let's begin. Cornelius Evazan was a promising human male surgeon who hailed from the planet Alsacan. At some point in his life, he operated a cosmetic surgery clinic in Pons Ora, which was a small settlement located on the remote desert world of Abathar. During his time there, he became corrupted by madness and started practicing creative surgery, which left his patients horrifically scarred and mutilated. During the Clone Wars, his surgery clinic was out of business and put on for lease. When the Empire rose to power and replaced the Republic, Dr. Cornelius Evazan applied himself for an Imperial Academy, but was rejected when his inner madness was revealed during an interview. Because of that, he was shipped off to the prison world of Delrian. At some point, Evazan escaped the prison world and fled to the Hindusar system, where he established his own practice specializing in cyborging and inexpensive surgery. Once the law enforcement caught up with him, he disappeared to another system and started all over again. He would repeat this process on several worlds and never stayed in one location for too long. During all this time, Evazan was searching for immortality and was hoping that his experiments on his patients' insides would point him on the path to discover it. His legacy of victims led him to be pursued by the bounty hunter Jodo Kast, who caught up to him on Corellia, but thanks to an Aqualish thug called Ponda Baba, Evazan was able to escape, but not before one of Jodo Kast's blaster shots hit him in the face and left him scarred for life. After that, Ponda Baba and Evazan partnered together and became pirates which smuggled spice for the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. However, there was no love lost in their relationship, and Baba even contemplated turning Evazan in to collect a bounty on the doctor's head before realizing that their ongoing partnership would be more profitable. Still, the two considered each other friends despite their differences. Adopting the aliases Rufu and Saki, Evazan and Baba committed a rash of crimes while visiting Milvain and later took up residence on the desert moon's holy city of Jeddah. There, the fugitive surgeon used his ghastly medical techniques to produce an order of servants known as the Decraniated. The Decraniated were incapacitated victims of the ongoing insurgency of Saw Gerrera's rebels and the Empire. They were mutilated by Evazan, as well as stripped of their identities and sold into slavery. While on their way off-world, Evazan and Baba bumped into Cassian Andor and Jyn Erso whilst walking through a busy street, after which Evazan warned them to watch themselves. Immediately after that, Evazan and Ponda Baba went to Tatooine. It was there that they encountered Luke Skywalker in the Mos Eisley Cantina and tried to bully the youth into a fight, but found themselves on the wrong side of Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. Dr. Evazan's chest was slashed and Ponda Baba's hand was cut off. Evazan did his best to replace his partner's arm with a cheap cybernetic replacement, but the surgery was not a success, and Baba swore revenge, and the two so-called friends parted ways. Sometime later, the two had a partial reconciliation and set up their base on a castle on Ando. Evazan came to the conclusion that the key to immortality was the mind and not the body, so he created a mind-transferring machine which Baba hoped would give him a new body. Evazan also wanted the same for himself. The doctor then lured an Aqualish senator to the castle and trapped him in his machine. When Baba was in place, the Mad Doctor started the machine and switched their bodies. After the switch, the senator in Baba's body attacked them on the roof of their castle with a thermal detonator, as well as did the other captive that Evazan was going to be switched with. Ponda Baba and Dr. Cornelius Evazan survived and would part ways once and for all. Ponda would later become a leader of a gang called the Followers of Baba and get arrested by the law. But on the other hand, Dr. Cornelius would go to the planet Necropolis, which was a tomb world where the dead would be buried, and work on the Empire's project called Starscream. The project was originally for making super soldiers for the Empire, but Evazan used it to reanimate dead bodies. However, he was pursued by Boba Fett, and when he was discovered on Necropolis, the bounty hunter executed him. But before his death, Evazan injected himself with a megadose of his reanimation serum, which healed him and brought him back to life. He seemingly died again, after which he came into contact with the anti-reanimation serum, although it was later reported that he was still at large.
Come on! One drink ain't gonna kill ya!
Anyway guys, this is it on the story of Dr. Cornelius Evazan and Ponda Baba. We hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You Rebel Scum.
This party's over.